5 things we learned from Chelsea 3, Paris Saint-Germain 0. Cole Palmer is our cup final talisman. That honour used to go to Didier Drogba, but since then he has passed the torch to Cole Palmer, who in 2 consecutive finals has influenced and won the game for Chelsea. And he left that final as the best player on the field out of Ousmane Dembele, Kvaratskhelia, Desiree Doué. When the opposition is up here, Cole Palmer just reaches another level. 2 spectacular goals and an assist to Joao Pedro to single-handedly seal this game for Chelsea Football Club. Palmer is one of the best ever purchases we have made in our modern history. The whole fan base needs to apologize to Robert Sanchez. The consistent thing I kept hearing from everyone in the fan base was it doesn't matter how good we're going to be, Robert Sanchez is going to let us down. Maybe Sanchez was seeing all of this, which made him put in one of, if not the finest ever performance we have seen from Robert Sanchez in our shirt. It was the type of performance which made me realize, is this the reason why the club took a gamble on Sanchez? Because on paper, his attributes, his height, his handling, he has the attributes to be a world-class goalkeeper, but one thing he lacks is this: concentration, decision-making, handling himself under pressure. But against Paris Saint-Germain, Sanchez transcended. Joao Pedro is the missing link. I've said this a lot of times. Pedro for me is the upgraded version of Nico Jackson. With Jackson, he did show in the system that he made things work, but the thing that stopped us going the next level was the finishing ability, the game-changing ability, and that is the big difference between Joao Pedro and Nico Jackson. I got a lot of stick from the fan base for thinking I was hyping up mid-talent. I knew that the fan base just hadn't really seen him the way I did, but I think after this little taste he's given us in the Club World Cup, I'm sure that all you guys right now have really clocked on to what Joao Pedro is about, and for me, this guy is the missing link up front. Trust Enzo Maresca, Reece James in midfield, and Malo Gusto out wide was forever key. This was important because we needed Gusto's pace and 1v1 ability up against Kvaratskhelia, because what was really interesting tactically is that we did drop into making a back 5, but it only became that way because Neto was tasked with following Hakimi's runs. That meant that Kukuray could stay a bit closer to the rest of our defense, with Malo Gusto holding that defensive line down his side. And this is where Reece James was also important because he played a classic midfield role, because Caicedo needs a partner in crime. Kukuray is our unsung hero. Throughout the Club World Cup, he has made a name for himself for goal line clearances as well as being in the right position to snuff out danger. But what I think we all love about Kukuray are the dark arts. Yet again, another player took the bait and yanked Kukuray's hair from behind. Instant red card. But let's not act like Kukuray doesn't know exactly what he's doing. And that's the type of winning mentality you need. You need people who are fearless, who will skirt those lines, who will do anything that's possible to help your team get the advantage you need to win a game.